I'm Troy Kirby with the Journal of Olympia, Lacey, and Tumwater with a quick look at the 2021 Washington State Legislative Session. Senate lawmakers debated Engrossed Substitute House Bill 1140, which would provide juvenile access to attorneys when contacted by law enforcement. The House passed the bill 5641 on March 2nd, and the Senate passed the bill 2919 on April 11th. The House and Senate will now negotiate amendments, and if they can come to an agreement, the legislation will go to the governor's office to be signed into law.
Well, currently, we all know that law enforcement officers can ask youth to waive their constitutional rights, and then they can interrogate or search them or their contents of their backpack or their car or whatever. And they're treated an awful lot like adults in this process. But we should understand that brain science, which we've talked about a lot when we've been addressing juvenile justice reform, is that the last two areas of the brain that actually develop are the two that resolve that issue of assessing risk and also skills to problem solve. And so when youth are found to be in these kinds of situations with law enforcement, they often do not fully comprehend what rights they have, and they don't understand what the consequences are of some of their actions.
I am concerned that this brain science argument is somewhat selective. We know that healthcare decisions under our state law can be made as young as 12 or 13 for certain procedures. So it's and then when we try to change that, and talk about brain science, that doesn't work. But here we're using it.
In past sessions that we've attempted to give 17-year-olds the right to vote in primary elections if their birthday was after the general election. So by that same logic, here we are comparing and saying that they don't have the capacity to make logical decisions. So I just want to bring that up to the body, and that's another reason not to support this bill.
This particular bill, I think, it's been narrowed in scope quite a bit from when it was originally introduced into the policy committee. And I think you're definitely going to see a mixed vote on our side today.
Thank you for watching the Daily Legislative Report by the Journal of Olympia, Lacey, and Tumwater, covering the 2021 legislative session.